practice, we may transcend our illusions of weakness, our illusions of limitations, and there's so many things to get from this practice. But I'm hoping we can move some stuff around. I have some new Kriyas for you guys today. And these are kind of really like fast movements that we do a bit longer than we want to usually. And they're from my teacher, Kia Miller. I bring a lot of her, she has a great breathing exercise. If some of you have done the bee breath with me and stuff, so I'll be bringing some of that. But anyways, I'm just so glad you're here. Let's begin the class this morning. Palms face down, soften the shoulders back, cross-legged or on your knees. Find your pillows, so you'll sit on your pillows. Find your sits bones and find the light, really that is your breath, and you just connect with the ins and out of the cycles of your breath. I am a perfect being of life. I have the power to live my life. On each breath in and on each breath out, finding this expansion to start your week with, welcome your week with, integrate your week. I'd love for you to take your hands to your ribcage and feel this expansion in your ribcage, expanding your ribcage out to the side. And on each knowing, conscious breath in, remembering the truth of you a little bit more. And now that we've realized just how wide we are from the side, let's take the left hand onto the heart and the back hand on behind, and then fill up the chest. Hearing it, sensing it. One more in. And then one more out. Okay, so as I said, a bit of an art focus this morning. I'd like to start with this Kriya. So place your hands like this, and it's gonna go like this. It's kind of like you're pushing something. And you can sync your breath to this movement. And and we'll get to do it at least for 2 minutes. And I'm quite stuffed up this morning because I get really bad allergies. But if you want to like pump your breath a little, you may. So a breath that kind of sounds like this. And you can, hi, you wondering what I'm doing? And continue. And you can stop and start this breath. I get really runny nose when I do this, so should have had a Kleenex beside me. Okay, and these are meant to like almost frustrate you and irritate you, and also to kind of keep at it, to do it even though it gets super awkward. And also sometimes I do this, I get so tired that they kind of start to look like this, and just let them, as long as you don't stop, as long as you don't stop. And I'll do it for 1 more minute, okay? And I'll be, if you're with somebody else, you can like high five them and do this in front of them. Almost like a dog panting. Do I sound like a dog panting? Huh? Okay, continue. For 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms up wide, palms face out. Just feel the energy, vitality you've already created with that simple kriya, that simple repetition. Place your palms face down, interlace your fingers, palms touch. If your knuckles touch back, go ahead, touch them back. And then, and again, on Friday we were doing, if there's a light in your heart, I will find my way home by Rumi. And I really encourage you to kind of build on the learnings as we go, because these are meaningful tools I come back to over and over again. Like imagining there's a light in my heart. And then inhale, reach your arms way high, interlace your fingers, pointer finger up, grow tall, inhale. And then exhale, deepen on the right side. Keep the chin nice and elevated. So half moon sitting. Inhale, back to center. Inhale, grow tall here. And exhale on the lift. If you want to pace yourself this morning, I teach again at 11 a.m. a public class because it's Nurse Week this week. I was really honored when I got asked by the IWK to host this for nurses, and I know there's a few of you in the group. So back to center, but you guys get me deluxe for 45 minutes, way longer. So interlace your fingers, lean back now. Lean back, so pull your head a little, soften your jaw, the tongue is off the roof of your mat. Okay, reach again, inhale, and then good, exhale back to center. I'm a perfect being of light. I have the power to live my life. Okay, I'm getting warm now, let's face it. Okay, so let's come to tabletop position. And we'll connect with your hands, connect with your, let's see if we can see me correctly. And we'll go ahead, extend the left toes back. And go ahead, curl the toes, and we'll rock and roll forward and back. Forward and back. On this one, inhale, kick the left heel high. Left hip down, right hip back. Watch your low ribs here so you're not sinking down. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow in. Out again. So I curl my other toes so I get a bit more balance. Let's do 5. Inhale. Exhale. Kick. And then you're like, Estelle, it's not leg day. Kick. And in. And kick. And in. 2 more, kick, exhale, in, 1 more, and in, okay, and then stay kick, and left knee down. Give me a sway, left, give me a sway, right, and we'll curl, extend the right, curl, and go ahead, rock and roll forward and back. Rock and roll forward and back. Okay, we know a bit more what we're in for now for the second side. So go ahead, kick the right heel up. So the toes on the right foot are nice and wild. Right hip down, left hip back. Low ribs in as if there's like a belt at your low ribs. Long neck. Inhale. And then exhale, right knee in, 4 more, out, kick, exhale, in, 3 more, out, kick, exhale, in, 2 more, last one, okay, out, and then right knee down, and give me a sway. All right, let's go into our toe killer pose. Curl toes, hips to heel. Soften the shoulders back. And let's go ahead with our kriya. So that's the one like that. Okay, if you don't like this, you must do it even more. Okay, so don't skip it. So out and in. So for those who've done yoga with me for a while, I love to sometimes like switch it up and add some little Kundalini inspired exercise. And my teacher, Kia Miller, she's all about this. And, you know, she claims that's how we transcend our limitations and how the body keeps score. And by doing this, we're kind of tricking it. And I can't do the breathing today, but that's okay. I can still do my yogic breath. And if you were to do this and you were on your menstrual cycle, again, you can just breathe in and out as you would to not get too warm. Okay, for 3, 2, good, and 1. Release the toes. Did you forget about the toes? Because we were doing this, I did. We'll do tap, 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 tap. Okay, and now curl toes, hips up, downward dog. Walk it out. Hips way up. Give me a little shimmy. Left heel down, right heel back. Walk it out. All right. Walk it out. Take a deep breath in. Take a long sigh out. Look forward, walk forward, feet hip width. So your feet are hip width, your tummy is in between your thighs. And then ragdoll yourself down. You can grab your elbow bones, or you can interlace your fingers behind your head and let the heaviness go. Feels really good for a little neck kinks. Hi, Edgar. Okay, let's bring the left fingertips down, left knee down, and then right hand to the right, to the low back first, I should say. Breathe in the right side of the body, especially the right lung. And then reach the right arm out completely. So you could be looking at the middle finger of that right hand. Or if it's too much, just look down. Right hand back down. And let's do the other side. So slight bend in the right knee, if you have to, okay? And then left hand to the low back. Pull the left elbow on. So now, let's have an emphasis on the left side of the body. And we'll go left arm up. Good. And then left hand back down. Let's go toes together. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, bow. Anchor down through your feet. Sweep your arms all the way up. Look up, palms touch. And then back at your chest. Okay, let's begin moving super dynamically. Okay, take breaks when you need. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. And exhale, dive all the way down. Nice cascade. Remember, we're expanding ourselves this morning, long spine. Inhale. Exhale. Plant your hands, walk back, high plank. Bring your toes together, okay? And let's do a little pivot. So the heels will go on the right. Inhale, back up, and heels onto the left. Nice. Up, and to the right, and up, and to the left. Back to high plank. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, all the way down. Chest rises, inhale, Bhujangasana Cobra. And press back, tabletop, curl toes, hips up. Take a deep breath in. And a long sigh out. Look forward, walk forward. Bring your toes together. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, bow. Sweep your arms all the way up, look up, and reach your arms back to center. Sweep up, inhale. Cascade, exhale. Long spine, inhale. Plant your hands, walk back, high plank. Toes together, Start your pivot. Okay. We could add a little side plank on each side or not. So it'll go up and to the other side. Up and to the other side. For 3 and 2 and 1. Knees down. Inhale. Okay, you breathe. I didn't breathe. Exhale down. Chest rises. And back. Okay, hips way high. Give me a really fluid downward dog as you send the left heel down, right heel down. One more in this warm-up. So look forward, walk forward. Toes together. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, bow. Sweep your arms all the way up, look up. And palms back at the chest. Okay, well done. Let's do the last. Up. And exhale down, controlled, mindful. Inhale, long spine. Plant your hands, walk back, high plank. So, toes together. Let's go. You could stay like this. Yeah, up. Okay. And remember, like you're anchoring down with your hands. If you want to add this side, go up. Other side. For 3, 2, 1. Knees. Inhale. Exhale down. Chest rises. And peel back. This time, child's pose. Knees wide. Oh, you're loving me now. We'll go child's pose. Knees super wide. Okay, if you think your knees go wider, go wider. Bring your palms to touch. Anchor your elbows down. Reverse the prayer back. Find a puff of air behind the heart space. Bring your palms back down. Find your claws. Inhale, rise on up. Tabletop. Curl toes, hips up, downward facing dog. Okay. All right. Let the head dangle down. Sending fresh blood, fresh oxygen, energizing you, yet calming you for your day. Okay, look forward, walk forward. Toes together. Long spine. And bow. Big sweep. And palms back at the chest. I am a perfect being of light. I have the power to live my life. Okay, hands to the hips. Bend your knees, warrior one. Reach the right heel back, warrior one. So your heels are nice and lined. Palms back. Okay, not as long, but we'll go. Now, you'll have to magnetize your thighs in. Okay, you can skip obviously if that's getting too much. For 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms up. Interlace your fingers. And lean on the right side. Keep your hips heavy. Inhale back to center. Grow tall on the in-breath. And go left on the out-breath. Come back to center. Bend the elbows, lean back. and the arms out wide. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, palms back at the chest. Okay, let's open wide, warrior two. And here we'll go in, up, and exhale, warrior two on the other side. In, up, and exhale. In, up, and exhale. In, up. Stay. Excuse me. Hands to the hips, heel, toe, and we'll kick into a top plane tree. Okay, toes touch, chair pose, sweep, palms back at the chest. What does it mean for you to breathe this morning? Breathing with all that you're grateful for. Honoring that. Hands to the hips, bend the knees. Left heel back, warrior one. Take a sweet peek at your heels. Left hip forward, right hip back. Palms touch. All right, should we call this one the high five Kriya? We'll go high five. And if you're able to do a bit like the dog panting, without hyperventilating, please. So that's why I like to not do it the whole time. If I must. Ooh, my family's back. For 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms up, interlace your fingers. Go on the right. Keep your hips heavy so your hips don't go with your side. Stretch. Inhale back to center. And we'll go on the other side. Come back, inhale. Bend the elbows, lean back. Reach your arms wide. Expand yourself. Bring your palms back at the chest. Open wide. A warm practice this morning, well done, okay? And we'll bring shoulders on top of the hips. The back foot is parallel to the mat. The right knee on top of the right heel. Float your arms up. Look at the middle finger of the right hand. Just wink there. Wink, wink, wink. And we'll go inhale, bring everything in. And exhale. Inhale. And see, this is a Kriya as well. So Kriya is simply repetitions. I asked one of my teachers, Elena Brower, at one of her training once years ago, why did repetitions make me feel like shit? Made me feel awful. And she said, because it's working from the inside out. It made sense to me when she said that. Here we are. Hands to the hips. Heel toe, and we'll kick left hip down, right hip back. A little micro bend in the knees. Bring your toes to touch, sit. Utkatasana, chair. Okay, and there's another Kriya for those that feet hip width. So you can stay in your chair pose or wave it down, up, and down. So actually you can make these really cooling or even more fiery. I'm going for cool here. For 3, 2, back at your chest. Tadasana, palms face out. Okay, so one last flow with the arms doing the side plank stuff. So toes together, palms at the chest. Inhale, sweep up, look up. Exhale, dive all the way down. Inhale, long spine. Plant your hands, walk back, high plank. So, you could do this perhaps on your knees, which wouldn't get the same extension, but would still create a little twist. If not, toes together, and we'll go up and lift, up and lift, up and lift. Now, the next one, I'm going to trick you. I'll go on my forearms. Inhale. Exhale, forearms down. Oh la la, up. And we'll do this from our forearms. Okay, are you still with me? I hope so. Up and down. Up and other side. Okay, and we'll finish in a Sphinx pose. Take your time. Be mindful of your low back. Bring your toes hip width. Lower ribs in. How much longer will you let your energy sleep? How much longer are you going to stay oblivious to the immensity of yourself? And that's by the spiritual teacher Osho for our class, Expand Yourself. Okay, so look at your right forearm, bring it on a slant, and bend the left knee in. That might be where you get. If you'd like to take the left hand and take the toe and go for a bit more of the kind of heel to the hip, the bum there, you may. One more in. And exhale. One more. Okay, and lower everything left ear on your hands. And I want you to breathe in your low back. So if I were to look at your low back, it'd be rising and falling with breath. Come back to center, pull up, back to your Sphinx. And we'll bring the left hand on a slant. And even if, we're not, it's really easy to kind of just let go. So I want you to be nice and active, elevated, lifted, okay? And have the breath help you with that energetically. Sometimes we think it's just the physicality of it, but once we understand really that dimension of breath, of prana, of life force, it changes the essence, and the nature of our practice becomes way more full and wholesome. My teacher, T.S. Little, he calls it the field of magnificent ease. So think of this when you do your yoga. Okay, as much as you're going to your edge, there's an ease to it. Even when we do the kriyas. One more inhale. Good, and exhale down, and we'll take our hands into a little pillow, and we'll take the right ear on the mat. So don't check out here, stay with me. Let the low belly rise and fall. Okay, and come back to center, pull back into a tabletop position. Get your little pillow, please, and we'll go into a posture called cow face pose. So you'll bend the left knee in, and you'll take the right knee on top. So if your hips are really tight, you might literally look like this. You might want to get like a sweater under that leg. I'll go ahead and try to juxtapose my knee. Doesn't have to be perfect, and I like to lean forward a little to have that. Okay, and I'll go and take my fingertips down, so I pull up first. So on Wednesday we work on bringing our belly button in and up, in and up. So adding this to the arm work of today. So we'll bring the right arm up and bend, so you're touching the back of your shoulder blade there, and then grab your shirt, whatever, or you can hook your fingers. Okay. Inhale. Now stay with me, because it's not going to look like you're used to. It's easy sometimes to automatically, oh yeah, that's where she's going. Okay. Now we'll go inhale, reach both arms up, and then exhale, we'll go right arm under the left ego arms. Inhale, exhale, elbows, maybe touch the knee, maybe not. Okay, trying to keep your sits bones anchored down. Inhale up, mini back bend, and exhale down. 2 more, up, exhale down. 1 more, up, and exhale down. And the last, unravel your arms, and this time your claws down. And remembering that your hands and your feet, they're portals to your body's light and your body's vitality, radiancy. Okay? And good, bring your palms back in. So right knee in. Just bring the right knee in before we go on the other side. And yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll switch. And we'll bring, and this side might be different, I don't know. So cow face. So if that's too much, you could also just do thread the needle. So that's when you put the left heel to the top of the right thigh, and it becomes more of a figure 4. Hi, how was your bike ride? You want to say hi?
What time are you doing?
I am soon.
Okay. So what call Papa?
Yeah. Reach the left arm up and then grab behind. So we'll grab the fingers. Keep the chin nice and high so you're not obstructing the airways and the neck there. One more inhale. And X. Sweep your arms all the way up. But you know it's like middle of the night in Hawaii right now. And we'll go left arm under. Yes. We can call him later. Okay, so eagle arms. So left under right. Little mini back bend. And we'll go down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep squeezing your arms. 3 more up. Exhale down. 2 more. And 1 more. Unravel your arms. Bring your fingertips down. And you can go ahead and bring the left knee in. Oh, can you pick those up, please?
Don't stand on it.
And the other ones.
Okay.
Isaiah, pick those up, please. Thank you. Okay, and bring your legs out wide. Thank you. Okay, so we'll go legs out wide, and this time just go left and then right. Left. All right, home practice. Okay, welcoming it all. Even when your son drops really expensive art on the floor. For 3, 2, okay, 1. And give me a little squeeze in. Okay, and let's go ahead, find your back. So you'll be on your backs. You can keep your thighs in. Give me knee circles one way. And the other. And we'll finish with a reclining twist. So we'll bring knees to the left, look to the right. You're welcome to twist them, you don't have to. Okay, arms out wide. So the gaze is on the opposite side as the knees. Bring your knees back up as you inhale. And fix your hips again, bring your knees in. And we'll go on the other side. I'll do the twist again. It's called the twisted roots version. Arms out wide. Okay, and bring the knees back up to center, and let's go ahead with a little dead bug pose. So we worked tons with the arms, oh my, and we did the legs as well. And just let the blood kind of do its own thing and reviving us, refreshing us for our entire week here. You can circle your wrists and your heels and bring your thighs in. And we'll go ahead into Shavasana. I'm noticing my playlist is kind of, so extend your legs out. A softer song here. So extend your legs out, your feet are at least mat width apart. I like to squeeze my bum so I get to open up through my hips, and I do the same with my shoulder blades in, palms face out. Have the belly rise and fall effortlessly, steadily. Going back to this idea to expand yourself, not letting your energy sleep, not letting yourself dissipate, to hold on to this valuable gift of your breath. Deepening your breath. Bend one knee and then the other. Turn on one side. And come up to a seat on your knees or cross-legged. And I'll just hop over and put the mantra on so we may finish with our closing mantra. And we'll be using this one all week. As you know, I love to have my little banner. I've yet to do. Okay, and I'll start singing. I am a perfect being of light. I have the power to live my life. I am a perfect being of light. I have the power to live my life. Two more. I am a perfect being of light. I have the power to live my life. I am a perfect being of light. I have the power to live my life. Together, big sweep, holding on to this power of breath to connect us, to transform us, to start our day in aliveness, presence, and gratitude all around. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for your presence. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you so much. I'm grateful for all of you for showing up. We'll see you on Wednesday. If you feel like doing a double, I'm teaching again at 11 a.m. It's going to be a short one, about 20 minutes.